Hello friends, today we are going to make a snake game in Python using Pygame module. So first thing we are going to do is to install Pygame. So we write pip install Pygame, and since I have already installed it on my device, yours output might be different. Uh, so let's start by importing Pygame and then system. System will be used to exit our game and the console window. Import random to generate random food, and import time. Time will be used to make sure that our game do not run on frames greater than 24 or 50, whatever you like. Let's start by creating a snake class. So class snake, we initialize the position and body of the snake. Self.json equals to, let's for the time being set it something like that, self.body let's initially set the body to be set the length of the body to be 3. Actually these are the XY coordinate of the body. The direction in which it is moving at a particular time. Let's for the time being set that to right, and if we want to change the direction, later it will be clear. So change direction to, let's initialize by this only. So next change direction to. So if we want the snake to change direction, we will be sending that direction here, and it will check if direction that we want to change is right and the snake is not moving in left direction. So and not of self.direction is equals to left. In that case only we want it to move in the right direction. So self.direction is equals to right. Similarly we want this for all the cases. So just let's copy and Control+C. You can do else if, but it doesn't matter. If we want to move left and it's not moving in right direction, then we move it to left. If what's next, if we want to move it up and it's not moving in down direction, then we change its direction to up. Similarly, the last one, if we want to move it in down direction, it's not moving in up direction, then we change its direction to down. We're done here. Next, we implement the move method. So def move self. Let's give it food position. So if we move and we collide with the food, we return something, and if not, we return something else. So food position. First, let's simply move this thing. So let's check if self dot direction is equals to right, then self dot position of 0 plus is equals to 10. So what we're doing here is, if we want to move right, then we increase the x coordinate of the position, and if we want to move in up down direction, we will be updating the y coordinate of the position. So let's just copy paste this thing. We simply subtract it. If we want to move up, then we increment the y position, and if we want to move down, we decrement the y position. Now we're going to check. So what we're going to do next is insert in the beginning of the list, in the beginning of the body. So we change the position, but we need to change the body, so we will inserting the position in the beginning of the body, and we'll check if we collided with the food, then size is already increased. But if we did not collide with the food, then we will need to remove the last element of the body. So next thing we'll do is self dot body dot insert. We'll insert at the 0th position, and self dot position. Self dot position is already a list. Okay. Next thing we need to do is if self dot position is equals to fruit position, then we need to do is return 1. Yeah, we have collided with the food, so we can generate food at the other location, some other location, and if not, then we need to remove the last element of our body. So body dot pop, and we'll have to return something, so we'll return 0. We also need to check if our snake has collided with the wall or itself also. So def check collision. My mistake. Collision self if self dot position 0 is greater than, what should be our window length? Let's make our window length a square 500 by 500. So and our element size is 10. So if this is greater than 490 or self dot position of 0 is less than 0, extreme left and extreme right, then what we want to do is return 1. Yes, we have collided with something. Else if self dot position 1 is greater than, for same thing, 490 or self dot position 1 is less than 0, then what we want to do is we again want to return 1. We could have put them in the same if condition. Okay, for body part in self dot body, we do not want to count the head, so we are going to check if the head is collided with the body itself. So we are excluding the first element of the body and starting to check from the second element. So if the position of the head position is simply the position attribute of the snake. So if self dot position of 0 is equals to body part of 0, and okay, we do not need to do this. Cool. Then again we return 1. We have collided with something, and if we haven't collided with anything, then we simply just return 0. Next, let's just put some getters for future use. Get head position, return self dot position, cool, and then get body. I don't think we're going to use this, but anyway, self dot body, cool. Now we're going to need a food generator, food spawner, whatever you want to call it. So we can make it as a function as well, but since I'm coming from object oriented background, we'll have class def, will initialize it with food position, food position, simply position. I hope you guys won't get confused with the snake position and food position. So this is cool. We have a screen size of 50 by 50 and the element size is 10. So we have to generate a random number from the range 1 to 50 into 10. Okay, this is for X and same thing is going to be for Y. Okay, cool. We also need to check if the food is on the screen or not. Self dot what should I name it? is food on the screen is equals to, initially yes, we're going to have this on screen, so it will be true. Now whenever the snake eats the food, we need to regenerate, so spawn food if self dot is food on the screen. If food is not on the screen, then only we want to generate it. False. If it's false, then self dot position is equals to, again need to randomly generate, so let's just copy paste it completely. Okay, and we need to do self dot is food on the screen is equals to true. Let's return this return self dot position. This will return the new food location where we can spawn our new food. We will also need to tell this food spawner that we have eaten our food and the food is not on the screen. So define set food on a screen to whatever boolean that we pass here. Self dot is food on a screen is equals to b. Cool. Now we have a food spawner and a snake. We can start implementing our Pygame window for gameplay. So window is equals to Pygame dot display dot set mode we agreed on 500 by 500. Okay, we put a caption Pygame dot display dot set caption, the title of the window that we are going to. We can put anything we want. Let's put wow snake, and then we need to define a way to keep check on the frames, because faster computer can run the same program very fastly, and we need to define an upper limit on the number of frames. So frames is equals to Pygame dot time dot clock score initially set to 0. Finally snake, we have a snake and we have a food spawner. Okay, so let's first define game over. So if game is over, we simply quit Pygame, the window that we are playing the game into, and then we will need to quit the console window as well. finally the gameplay. So while true, we want to run this infinitely. For we will first check the for the input of the user. So let's first enumerate the events for event in Pygame dot event dot get if event type is equals to Pygame dot quit, that we want to quit, then we just call game over. Cool. Otherwise, okay, so we have here, sorry for that. If event type is equals to Pygame dot key down, if event dot key is equals to Pygame dot key right, then we simply move the snake. We ask the snake to move to right direction. Same thing if we want to move up, down, and left. Now we want, so what should we do now? Let's spawn the food first. Food position is equals to food spawner dot spawn food. If snake dot move to this food position, if snake moves into the food, then what we do, we increase this score. Otherwise, yeah, and we also want the food spawner to set food on the screen to false, so that it can generate new food. Now it's time to draw in the Pygame window. So we do window dot fill. We just first fill the window with white color. Pygame dot color. So it takes RGB. We set all to 225 to get white color. Then we draw the snake's body for position in snake dot get body. We draw it using rectangle of size 10. So Pygame dot draw dot rect, where that is in the window that we are going to open. What color? Pygame dot color. Let's make it green. So first GR is 0 to 25, and then again 0, and then what is the other parameter that it takes? The position that we want to draw. So the position that we want to draw, position 0, position 1, XY coordinate, and then the length and width, that is our element is size of 10, so length and width is 10. Now we have to draw the food. So same thing, let's just copy paste this thing. The only difference is we are going to draw the food with red color. So 225 here, and food position. Food position on 0 1, same size 10, size 10. Okay, cool. Next, yeah, we want to check if this snake is collided with something or not. Snake dot check collision. If it collided with something, then just simply game over. Let's show the score on the title bar itself. Set caption, string of score. Now we want to, whatever we have done, we want to refresh. So to refresh, we do pygame.display.flip, and then we want to keep check that the frame rate do not exceed 24, no matter how fast my PC is. I guess we're done here. Okay, let's just run it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, let's just run it by saying python snake dot. Something happened. Give me 1 second, let me check it. So okay guys, found the error, and the error is here. So when we are inserting the position in the body of the snake, we are inserting a reference to that list, and when in the next iteration, I mean when we call the move function next time, the body automatically gets updated because this is just a reference to that list. What we can do to solve is we can either do this can create a new list and then insert it into the body, or we can do this. uh, this will also create a new list and then it will insert. So this way our problem will be solved. One more thing, so when we want to move up, we want to decrement the y coordinate, and when we want to move down, we need to increment the y coordinate. So we're done here, let's play the game. Okay, we forgot to save. So here it is, and our score is increasing as well. It's fast. Thank you guys for watching. Please like if you found if you learned something new. Thank you.